In 2011, I read an article in the New York Times which was discussing the fact that Reading, Pennsylvania was the poorest city of its size in all of America. And so we set our sights on trying to get to know the city from top to bottom. We interviewed everyone from the mayor, the police chief, educators, business people, homeless people. They felt that in one fell swoop, they went from being people who were solidly middle class to becoming part of the invisible class. People always answered the question, how would you describe your city, with the answer, Reading was. They always spoke of their city in past tense. How did a city, which had once been such an incredible industrial powerhouse, become a city without narrative?
Well, I'm still trying to understand what happened, Chris. What happened?
I wasn't sure whether the audience would be offended by some of the representations, but what we found is that people really felt that it was representative of the experience that they had.
We've been having the same conversation for 20 years. Butts is a bitch. Olstead sucks. But it's work. So let's stop complaining and have some fun!
It was really important to us to be in dialogue with the folks who were really at the center of the creation of this piece.
A lot of us get to a certain point in our lives, and sometimes we don't always have a lot to show for that. Because all we have to give is that particular thing that is our 8, 10 hours, whatever, a labor at something that puts food on our table, gives us a sense of identity. And I just wanted to thank you for acknowledging the importance of everybody getting up and going about their day and doing something meaningful.
You keeping yourself busy?
Trying. Walking the line in the morning, working the phones in the afternoon. Nothing yet. Unions offering money for folks to go back to school. But I never liked school, so I'm taking what little support they give until I can find something to pay the bills.
Coming to Reading, one of the things that I experienced is that this is a very divided community. It's fractured along racial lines and economic lines, and that a lot of folks are not in dialogue with each other. And what I hope is that everyone recognize the ways in which we're connected rather than the ways in which we're different.
People come in here every day. They brush by me without seeing me. No, hello, Oscar. If they don't see me, then I don't need to see them.
Sitting with the audience in Reading, it really felt like a sacred space. We have hit upon something that's quite special and quite important, and I think is at the core of why we continue to make theater. We make theater to create the opportunity for people to sort of reflect back on the culture and to create these sacred experiences in which people can have that catharsis and have that release, and where they can do it collectively with audiences.